Hey everybody, my name is Sunny. This week I invite you to do DIY with me while I share a embarrassing story about the first boy I liked. I have actually been traveling in Asia for the past week, but I still wanted to put out a video, so I chose to film something really quick and simple beforehand, and I thought it would be fun to have you guys join me in building this super cute mailbox. I bought this kit around Valentine's Day, which is why it's pink and filled with heart shapes, but I'm a pink kind of girl, so I love it. To further compensate for the lack of video this week and next week, I am going to tell you a very embarrassing story of young love. Almost no one who knows me now knows about it, and the only reason I'm telling the story is because one, it happened over 15 years ago when I was still a kid. Two, it happened in another country. And three, I will probably never see this person again in my life, so I feel like it's okay. Okay, storytelling time. So back when I was in China during elementary school, there's this boy I liked. Let's call him Josh. I was like 8 or 9 at the time, so thinking back, I really don't think I liked him in the boyfriend sort of way. It's more like I really wanted to be his really good friend. But you know, I was like 9, I didn't understand anything really. So Josh and I were in the same class from grade 1 to grade 4, and we were in the same group of friends. Anyways, a few months before I was to leave Canada, I decided, maybe I should tell him that I really like him. I had no idea what I was thinking back then, not sure what I was hoping to achieve because I had no plan to permanently move back to China. But I was a crazy little kid, and the idea to tell him was perfectly reasonable to me at the time. So this is how it went down. I had a paper bookmark. Yes, that's what I thought would be a great confession present. Anyways, somebody else probably gave it to me too because I had no allowance as a kid to buy anything myself. So I was committing the crime of regifting. I only wrote 3 words in English, and they were probably the only 3 English words I knew at the time. And it was, I love you. Ugh. I'm grossing myself out right now. And I signed my name in Chinese. The next day, when everyone went home during lunchtime, I took the bookmark stuffed in a sealed envelope and took it to the mail room and told the nice old lady to deliver it to Josh's desk during lunch. I remember being all happy, thinking my plan was perfect. Now Josh and my group of friends always have lunch together every day, and during lunch I was all cocky and be like, somebody's gonna get a letter today. And I was so satisfied because everybody was all curious and stuff. And soon enough, lunch hour was up and we were to return to our desk. And that's when Josh was supposed to find the letter. As I passed Josh's desk, I saw my envelope, and guess what? I chickened out and quickly took the letter. This is not the embarrassing part. I thought everything was all cheery, and I totally avoided getting awkward with one of my best friends. But the next day, at the start of class, our teacher walked in very mad. She was all like, I have a very serious issue to discuss. Josh received a letter yesterday and somebody took it. I was like, oh my god, shit, how did she even know? I'm totally going to get in trouble. And in China, when you get in trouble, your parents are always contacted. And I was all nervous inside, and I was not about to admit that I took it. But then the teacher started to interrogate everybody who was in the classroom during lunch, and was being all strict and disciplining them, and everybody had their head held down because they were like, we didn't do it. At this point, I felt really bad that other people were getting punished because of me, and I certainly didn't want to get anybody else in trouble. So I shamefully stood up in front of my class of 79 students. We had a really large class, and walked to the teacher and told her I wrote the letter and I took it back, but I lied about the content of the letter. So then the teacher told everybody to sit down, and she went about the day and started teaching and stuff. I was really embarrassed because everybody probably knew that I had something to do with it, and only I myself knew how truly embarrassing it was. So I didn't play with any of my usual friends for a little while, and none of them, not even Josh, asked me anything about it afterwards. And soon after that, I left China, and not to return for another 10 years. By then, I have lost all contact, so I never saw any of my class ever again, and not even till this day. I hope you were entertained. Share with me any embarrassing story you had from your childhood in the comment section below. I will still be traveling next week, but I will see you guys the week after. Stay creative. Bye.